Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So now into the box is Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And he fouls this one off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Still 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. Wong on at first, nobody out. And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Next to hit is Avisail Garcia. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hazley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
That is big.
So now to the plate, Narvaez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Here it is. Lined into right, a base hit. Wong rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone!
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Segura has a play. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. Digging in at
for the Phillies, the designated hitter.
Pitch on the way.
Jankowski.
Swing and a liner. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. No one on with one down, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luis Urias goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Colton Wong is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The center fielder.
Now to bat, Lorenzo Cain. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Brewers. Into the box, JT Realmuto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
That is good. A shortstop.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Alec.
Third baseman.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Adam Hazley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame. So here is Avisail Garcia as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit hard but foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. In is Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got the count 2-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Narvaez lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He singled in his first AB. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next.
Jankowski.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
G. Segura.
Here's a pop-up now. Adames is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Phillies down. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Moving off to the Brewers.
Wheeler into his motion. First pitch on its way. Eduardo Escobar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Escobar, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. And another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Luis Urias becomes the first out of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Milwaukee leaves 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got full count.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. And gone up into the second deck. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. One out, bases empty, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Yeah, man, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To short. Adames scoops it up. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 4 and the Phillies 2. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles. And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. The 1-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler.
Bradley.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney. So now here is Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman.
Now the first
Alec
pitch.
Bohm.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in next, Adam Hazley. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Andrew McCutchen stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hazley stands at first with 1 out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Travis Jankowski started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Escobar.
And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Just an absolute bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Runners on first with 1 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to 3rd. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He bounced out last time up.
Hoskins.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. So here's Avisail Garcia, and to start. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 54. Sam Coonrod.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Christian Yelich comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Narvaez. He grounded out last time up. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen gets under it and makes the catch to end the. JT Realmuto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bat.
And now in the box, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Full count now. 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Adames picks it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.